Hey everybody and welcome back to yet another video. So today we're gonna be talking about the story of Just Cause 4. So obviously over the past few days we have gotten plenty of information regarding Just Cause 4. So in today's episode I kind of wanted to piece some of that information together, kind of everything we know, and compile like the bigger picture of what this story is going to be like in Just Cause 4. If you guys are excited for this, then make sure you leave a like on this video. If you have any comments regarding anything that I say, make sure to leave those in the comment section down below. But how about we jump straight into this and let's begin with the story of Just Cause 4. Let's begin with talking about the main villain of Just Cause 4, which is Gabriella. Gabriella is the leader of the private militia organization, the Black Hand, which we have fought against in the previous Just Cause games. First, they made their appearance in Just Cause 1, and then obviously followed by the mech DLC in Just Cause 3. So from the Just Cause 4 trailer breakdown that Square Enix did on their own channel, we did hear that Rico has finally met his match in the form what I assume is the main villain of Just Cause 4, Gabriella. So I truly believe that Gabriella is gonna come with some sort of a super weapon or some sort of an ability that is trying to combat Rico, because as we know, Rico has access to plenty of weapons, vehicles, he's got the wingsuit, the parachute, the grapple to try and combat his enemies. So I believe that Gabriella might actually be coming with a mech suit to try and combat Rico. We did hear rumors about it in a leak prior to announcement of Just Cause 4 that there will be something like a fully customizable Iron Man suit. I think we can confirm that with the ending of Just Cause 3 mech DLC. Obviously at the end we get a little cutscene which sheds some light on potentially Just Cause 4 all the way back when that DLC first came out. So I'm just gonna play that for you guys so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Lacroma to command. Mech supply compromised.
It doesn't matter anymore. Do you have the blueprints?
Affirmative. We were able to salvage the plans.
Good. We're almost fully operational.
And as you guys heard there, we hear a female voice, probably Gabriella, who has issued the Black Hand to retrieve a mech suit for her, but she only manages to get her hands on some blueprints, which could potentially mean that yes, there is going to be like a massive mech suit that we're going to see in Just Cause 4, and it could be customizable seeing how she only has the blueprint. So maybe you'll have to kind of engineer it, build it yourself, then you'll be able to add upgrades and new weapons to that, which could kind of confirm this leak of having this Iron Man-like suit in Just Cause 4. So now let's talk about this story. So the beginning of the announcement trailer, Rico gives a bit of narration regarding the new story and the threat of the game.
I was born to fight wars that no army could win. There was no fear, no failure. But the rules have changed. The enemy changed. And no one was ready for it.
Rico says the rules have changed, the enemy has changed, and as that sentence comes to a close, we get a shot of a tornado raging in the background. The enemy has changed bit. I don't think it refers to the Black Hand, as we fought against them in previous Just Cause games, so it doesn't make sense for Rico to say the enemy has changed if we have faced against them in the past. I think what Rico is referring to is the new weapon that they have developed, that weapon being some sort of a weather manipulation device. I believe the tornado and other crazy weather systems that they added to the game serve some sort of a purpose and have some sort of a backstory behind them. Rico then closes that sentence with, and no one was ready for it, which leads me to believe that even the Black Hand has lost control of their weapon and it has gone rogue, which could potentially pose a threat not only to Solis but the whole world. Another claim to back that up is the bit that says, but even they fear what they've created. which once again backs up the claim that it's an experiment gone wrong. They tried to create some sort of a weather manipulation device but have failed, and it's now gone rogue. In Just Cause 3 Mech Island DLC, as you guys saw by the ending that I showed you guys earlier, we can see that the Black Hand was working on some sort of a weather manipulation device as they are sailing into the storm, which foreshadows the events of Just Cause 4 and everything Rico will be facing in this game.
The Black Hand. They are the world's most powerful private army. But even they should fear what they've created. This isn't a war, Rico. This is survival.
Before the trailer speeds up, we get another bit of narration saying how this isn't war, this is survival, which makes me think that this isn't going to be a conventional conflict for Rico. Whatever the Black Hand has created has gotten out of hand and is potentially coming to destroy the world, and of course, it's going to be up to Rico once again to save the world and save the people. So kind of a TLDR of the entire thing of what I think is going to happen in Just Cause 4. Essentially, Rico is going to show up to the island of Solis to battle the Black Hand. Not only are we going to face against Gabriela, which is gonna come with some almighty powerful mech suit, but as well as some sort of an experiment that has gone wrong, in this case being this weather manipulation device, because we did see hints of that in some of the Just Cause 3 DLC that we got way back when that game was obviously in its prime. So I do genuinely believe that that is going to be the story of Just Cause 4. But anyway guys, that is gonna do it. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is going to be the story of Just Cause 4, or do you think I am completely wrong? I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below, and if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new to the channel for plenty more Just Cause 4 content, and if you haven't already, make sure to check out my Discord. The link to that is in the description. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, hope you're gonna have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, goodbye, bye bye.